many parents and students struggle with a remote or hybrid learning model, it's business as usual for Catholic schools in the state. They are offering in-person instruction 5 days a week, and that's led to a spike in enrollment. As Kristina Rex shows us, ironically, the pandemic could save many of these schools that were on the brink of shutting down.
They're so happy to be back at school.
At a time when most children see their teachers on a screen, Catholic school enrollment in Massachusetts is surging.
Our phone has not stopped ringing.
Early this summer, the Archdiocese provided guidance to its 99 schools, open for in-person learning.
There's a lot of benefit to having the kids right in front of the teachers.
National data shows enrollment in urban Catholic schools has dropped by 24.1% in the last decade. But in the last 2 months alone, the Boston Archdiocese has seen a 14.8% increase with nearly 4,000 new students.
Most have come from public school.
Public schools that aren't open yet, leading families like the Gibsons of Andover to make the switch.
It wasn't working for us.
Mom and dad, both teachers, felt their kids were falling behind with remote learning.
We were teaching remotely while at the same time trying to help them.
Chase and Austin are now 2 of 70 new students at St. Augustine School.
So every single student has their own hand sanitizer bottle.
The kids are at school in a mask 5 days a week, while some of their classmates with health concerns learn from home.
The model, it's called room and Zoom. So you have some students in the room and some students on Zoom, and the teacher is teaching both groups of students simultaneously.
That synchronous model is being used here at St. Agnes School too. And across the street at Arlington Catholic, students alternate. 5 days in the classroom and 5 days remote.
Our #1 goal has been to get kids back in the building.
Still, criticism followed. A tweet by the superintendent celebrating reopening got replies like this: best wishes to the educators whose lives are at risk for your bad decision.
The best thing for kids from a social and emotional perspective is to be back live in a classroom.
And what about the price of tuition? Experts fear the pandemic is widening the education gap.
We welcome anybody who wants to give us money for scholarships. We already spend about $8 million a year making sure that people of all walks of life can afford to go to our school.
Schools in the Archdiocese will move to remote learning if local health officials recommend it, but they hope in-person learning lasts.
The fact that more people have started to consider St. Augustine School and Catholic education in general, that's a small blessing that's come out of this pandemic.
Kristina Rex, WBZ News.